Nodding at Mindy's words, Abby continued, "Since this job gives us a decent variety when it comes to encounters with monsters, I feel like taking on this job is a good idea." The fact that we're in a larger group is a positive, Cammy chimed in, especially with the rock lizards. If it was just myself and Don, I don't think we could have handled the numbers that showed up. Though Mindy's group was a little slow in their response, the fact that we had the numbers meant we weren't going to be overwhelmed. Hearing Cammy's criticism, Mindy winced. It was apparent that she was aware of how much they dropped the ball when they froze. "I do admit we didn't do our part, but I think we'll be better next time." Jimmy stuck up for Mindy. Seeing Jimmy stick up for her, Mindy gave a grateful smile. Claire grinned, feeling like Mindy was lucky to have a group that cared about her to such a degree. Even she felt like Mindy's group would perform better if they were ambushed. They were probably lucky to have been paired with our group and having to deal with so many monsters. If this had been outside the simulation and dealing with quickly changing elements of encountering the modified humans, Claire didn't want to think about how Mindy's group would have been quickly devoured. It's good that you have that mindset. As long as you're able to walk away from danger and have the thought to get better, at some point, things like rock lizards won't be a threat to you, Yev said, her eyes checking out each one of them. But the catch is that you need to keep your situational awareness, since even the easiest monster can still eat you if you're not careful. Claire couldn't help but swallow, feeling the pressure coming off the woman. For her, this place is real. But like her, when we step outside the underground city, it'll be life or death. We need to treat every mistake as if it's our last. Her palms became sweaty after confronting the reality of the situation they were in. As though wanting to get rid of the tension in the air, Hannah asked, "After this town, where do you think we should go?" Smiling at Hannah's words, Yev said, "I'd head to Wash. It's the city if you were to keep going down the road instead of turning left to head towards the mine." She pointed in the direction of where the city was located. "It's a medium-sized one, significantly larger than Trent, the town you guys came from. Wash is still in the Kingdom of Corin, so the culture is the same, and most of the residents are friendly to strangers." "Are there areas that aren't friendly?" Abby caught the last part of Yev's words, sensing it was significant. Yev nodded, her face changing from a friendly expression to a serious one. "Some cities don't care for foreigners entering their territory, though the Kingdom of Corin is special in that regard." "What's so special about the kingdom?" Chris raised a hand and asked, pointing at the mine. "Just like this mine, there is an abundance of resources. Being so rich in natural resources, the kingdom is used to merchants traveling in and out. It's also very mountainous, making it difficult for invading forces." Shrugging, "It's one of the reasons why it's so nice for new adventurers. Some kingdoms are filled with dangers due to the environment, which is also why so many travel to Corin." Having explained to them, Claire wasn't expecting that the simulation would include politics. Learning that different kingdoms treated foreigners in a negative light meant that they needed to be aware of the mindset of a place ahead of time. They couldn't just blindly walk into a city expecting the same reception. "It's a good thing that the simulation includes this," Claire thought to herself. "At some point, when we leave the underground city and explore the world, there'll be times when we'll have to navigate local customs. even though they'd be still within the continent. With the world having been torn apart with the emergence of modified humans and unexpected creatures, society was basically finished.